And welcome back to some more WWE 2K25 Universe Mode. This is episode 9, and this is Monday Night Raw. We are on the first week of June, and we are off the heels of the spectacular two-night event known as King and Queen of the Ring. Queen of the Ring winner Natalya won the tournament on night 1 and gets her title shot at SummerSlam. And speaking of PLEs, we are 4 weeks away from our second PLE of the calendar year, that being Clash at the Castle, which takes place at the end of June. And Clash at the Castle Scotland will be streaming live on YouTube on Saturday, June the 7th. And what a card we have for you tonight on the post King and Queen of the Ring edition of Monday Night Raw. Gunther with Louis Kaiser by his side as he takes on the Judgment Day's Dirty Dominic Mysterio, with fellow JD members Finn Balor and JD McDonough in Dom's corner. Dakota Kai of Damage Control with Asuka in her corner takes on the man herself, Becky Lynch. In some fatal 4-way action, Braun Breaker, Chad Gable, Sheamus, and Carlito. Valhalla takes on Kiana James, and the special guest referee for this bout is Zoe Stark of the Pure Fusion Collective. And speaking of special guest referee matches, Natalya, the winner of the Queen of the Ring tournament at King and Queen of the Ring night 1 this past weekend, as she takes on the Judgment Day's Raquel Rodriguez, with the special guest referee in this bout, Mommy herself, Rhea BLOODY Ripley. And the action keeps on going on Monday Night Raw, as JD McDonough and Finn Balor of the Judgment Day with Dominic Mysterio in their corner as they take on the LWO, Joaquin Wilde and Cruz del Toro, with fellow stablemate Zelina Vega over from Friday Night SmackDown. Bronson Reed and Jey Uso, whom competed in the King of the Ring tournament on night 2 of King and Queen of the Ring last night, this past Sunday at the PLE. And the special guest referee for this bout is Rezar of the Authors of Pain. And our main event to close out the Raw after King and Queen of the Ring, Rhea BLOODY Ripley with her fellow Terror Twin over from Friday Night SmackDown, the Archer of Infamy, the Punishment, Damian Preist, will be in Rhea's corner as the Eradicator takes on the Judgment Day's Liv Morgan. And this is a stacked up card from top to bottom, like a straight stacked card. And before we get into the action, if you're new to my channel, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to turn on the notifications bell so you won't miss new content just like this one. And with that being said, let's get into the action. And we kick off Raw with some good old one-on-one action. The Ring General Gunther, with Louis Kaiser in his corner, takes on Dirty Dominic Mysterio of the Judgment Day with his fellow JD stablemates and Finn Balor and JD McDonough. And it all goes down tonight right here on Raw.
The mouthpiece of Imperium.
Ladies and gentlemen, the matter is highly. What you're about to witness is dignified deformation executed by unprecedented precision. A diabolical athlete who was stopped at nothing to uphold the integrity and honor of this great sport. Der Ringgeneral Gunther.
Well, that is quite an introduction from Kaiser, introducing Gunther and espousing their mission statement.
What makes the pairing of Gunther and Ludwig so scary is Kaiser's unwavering dedication to the Ring General.
Yeah, there's nothing Kaiser wouldn't do if Gunther ordered it.
Certainly an efficient and cohesive tandem. They wage war in the ring as a single unit.
As if Gunther needed help being even more intimidating.
Well, with Kaiser at his side, he might just be unstoppable.
These two on the same page, the same sentence.
The same word, Cole, and that word is Imperium.
The Jackals have arrived. The Judgment Day is here.
Rolling up with all the swagger in the world, a champion's mentality and mindset.
They also carry themselves with not a care in the world.
And his opponent, representing the Judgment Day, from San Diego, California, weighing in at 200 pounds, Dirty Dominic Mysterio.
The Judgment Day looking to continue to dominate WWE, doing things their way, playing by their own rules.
And you can go right ahead, call them sleazy, call them street trash. The Judgment Day embraces it all.
Not just embraces it, the Judgment Day leans into it, proving they are who they say they are.
And they're doing it all on their own terms.
Well, he has got to take things seriously now because Gunther sure will.
It is just Dom Mysterio, the one looking to steal the win.
That's dirty Dominic Mysterio, Cole. And as a wise man once said, I lie, I cheat, I steal. And he was beloved by the WWE Universe. Dom's just trying to live up to that legacy.
We've seen how Dom treats legacy, Corey. He might also lie, cheat, and steal, and it's gotten him far in WWE. But just listen to the WWE Universe. Dom's a far cry away from being beloved.
It's not going to make a lot of people happy to hear this, but the man in the other corner, Gunther, is one of the greatest wrestlers on God's green earth.
The ring general operates with zero wasted motion and is an expert at establishing dominance early on in the match.
Goodness, that hurt the shoulder. Shoulders down, Penny breaking up, and that only gets a 1 count.
This one isn't going to be ended quite so easily.
Gunther cuts him off. And he's leaving the ring for the moment. Oh, God. And we know Dom would love to win this match in decisive fashion. How can he pull that off, Corey?
Personally, Cole, I'd encourage Dom to be even more ruthless than usual. Dom should really lean into his Latino heat side, that cunning, that ability to show his opponent absolutely no mercy. That's how Dom will win this and any match decisively.
From the top, he is getting rid of the turnbuckle pad. Don't say that too loud, Saxon, he might get caught.
Collar and elbow. Being overtaken here, driven into the corner.
And into the collar and elbow.
Driving their legs, putting their opponent into a tight corner. Kick right to the gut. Uh-oh, sunset. Powerbomb.
Grabs you down like that, having the wind knocked out of you. Never a good time for that to happen.
Uh-oh. Back of his neck.
Absolutely spiking your opponent. What a devastating turn that'll cause.
And pressure there being placed on the Dominic.
Gunther coming at him with incredible intensity.
Kick from behind. Ouch.
Carefully measured.
Again?
Assailing the joints of the leg. I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage.
Lift it up. What's next?
Picture perfect example for when you just want to put someone down with authority. Draped across the top turnbuckle.
Headed out of the ring, but the counter's looming. Oh, foot just stomping down. Delivers the knee drop.
Reaching the end of the official's count. Come on. Let's not end things like this. And he now slides back into the ring.
He's in. Gunther.
Straight down with the powerbomb.
Big opening for Gunther to take this.
Kicks out. Just kicked out. I don't know how he did it, but he's hanging in there.
Just how much pain is he willing to endure in this match?
It is just unbelievable. And Gunther's tank has got to be running low, guys. I don't know what his game plan is now.
From the top.
He knew what was coming there. He is looking to do some serious harm.
Good driver.
There's that innate lucha style from Mysterio.
The adrenaline is flowing in the veins of Dominic now. Caught by the back of the elbow. Went for the springboard and missed.
Swinging neckbreaker.
Textbook. Oh gosh. That looked like a backhand shot to the chest.
Gunther gets stymied.
Gunther is ready for that one.
Continuous counters. These superstars looking locked in.
I'm starting to wonder if these superstars even have breaking points.
We're well beyond that now, Saxton. We're so far out in the deep waters, it might as well be the abyss.
And he exits the ring.
Better watch the count.
Oh, man.
Gunther looking to attack from above.
Soaring.
Whoa, look out.
Soaring through the sky and crashing onto their opponent.
Bang! He finds a counter.
Michinoku driver.
Dirty Dom has him lined up.
Gunther put a stop to that.
And the WWE Universe continues to remain on their feet. They know they are witnessing something special here.
Into the ring again now.
Gets back in the ring and the match continues.
Oh, strong impact.
Trying to end this right now. Oh, wait a second.
Feet are on the ropes. This is illegal.
That is just pure instinct at this point.
There's some gouging going on.
That's unnecessary.
And Gunther gets rocked again by some well-timed offense.
Yeah, Mysterio reminding us of just how much resilience and fight he really has.
Swinging neckbreaker.
Textbook.
With a high
Delivers a leg drop.
He's headed up high. Flying.
Oh, huge impact. That's the astonishingly crushing offense we've come to expect from Gunther.
And a strong kick out in one.
Unbelievable display of will in the late stages of this matchup.
Double axe handle right on target.
It is absolutely deafening in the building right now. Wow, springboard attack.
Might be going high risk here. Uh-oh. Diving headbutt.
Takes another trip to...
Gunther could be out. And Dominic picks up the win.
Here is your winner, Dominic Mysterio.
A triumphant showing for Dominic Mysterio.
For all of his power and prestige, Gunther just not able to find the victory.
Certainly not the battle plan the ring general had drawn up in the war room.
Dirty Dominic Mysterio defeats the ring general Gunther in the opener to kick off Raw as we head into our next bout. our next contest is some good old women's action. 1-on-1. Damage controls Dakota Kai with fellow stablemate Asuka as the captain of Team Kick takes on the man Becky Lynch. And it all goes down right here, right now on Raw.
Dakota Kai has arrived.
A truly dangerous woman, even if she's on your side.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, representing Damage Control from Auckland, New Zealand, Dakota Kai.
So Dakota may not be really trustworthy, but she is an amazing in-ring competitor.
Who needs trust when you can kick everyone's face off?
Well, I may have reservations on her personality, but I agree that Kai is a very dangerous competitor.
Well, if Kai fails the Byron Saxton personality test, I'd say she's doing great.
Here comes the man.
The WWE Universe on its feet for Becky Lynch.
And her opponent from Dublin, Ireland, the man, Becky Lynch.
From underdog to the top of the food chain.
Becky Lynch is ready for a fight and ready to put everyone on notice.
It is amazing in such a short period of time, Becky Lynch has become one of the most popular superstars in WWE. Became the first women's double champion when she beat Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania.
Yeah, but every once in a while, that much confidence can be detrimental, especially when you're a target. Everyone wants to make a name off of the man.
It's the man, Becky Lynch, set for one-on-one action here tonight.
And you can see it in her eyes. Becky's always ready for a fight. Seriously, if you step in the ring with her, you better be ready to fight for your life, because we know that Becky definitely will.
Absolutely, Byron. That fire in Becky's eyes cannot be extinguished. So if Becky gets her way here, we're about...
Probably not going to win for a couple hundred years, Byron. You know why? Because the Billy Goat's curse is back.
I can't stand this move.
Hi, Cole. The man.
Let's go for a submission hold.
Not sure what she's got planned here.
And now attempting an early cover here. And she kicks out.
Too early in the match to end it.
Got their opponent set up. Basement drop kick to the back.
And that prevents any offense from Dakota.
High-level ability being shown with each of these counters.
Stomping. Ouch.
She leaves the ring, but she can be counted out here.
Dishing out a suplex.
No, what the heck is this manager doing looking out of the ring? She can't be acting like this. We all know Becky Lynch is talented when it comes to submitting opponents, but Corey, you have to have more in your arsenal to win matches.
Well, it's a good thing Becky brings a whole lot more to the table. She has a wide arsenal of attacks that could help her get this match won. In fact, the more moves she uses, the better for Becky in this one.
Lynch letting her opponent know who's in charge.
Collar and elbow tie-up.
Official removing that potential hazard in the ring.
Turning the tables, chin lock applied.
Escapes the hold, now into a hammerlock.
Would you look at this? She is removing the turnbuckle pad now.
Oh, point of the elbow finds him.
Here comes the man. Becky Lynch is rolling. The Irish last kicker fired up.
Lynch has got it.
The arm's trapped. Not finding an easy way to get out of this one.
She's tapping. She taps out. It's over.
Here is your winner, the man, Becky Lynch.
And Becky Lynch walks away with the W.
The man standing tall once again.
Becky Lynch defeats Dakota Kai to pick up the victory in singles women's action on Raw. It is time for some more women's action on Raw. This time under special guest referee rules. Queen of the Ring winner Natalya, who won the tournament at night one of King and Queen of the Ring this past weekend, as she takes on Raquel Rodriguez of the Judgment Day, with the match being officiated by special guest referee Mommy Rhea BLOODY Ripley. And it all goes down right here tonight on Monday Night Raw.
In the ring has arrived.
She better keep this match clean.
The following is a special guest referee match. Please welcome the special guest referee for this match, Rhea Ripley.
I'm told she was reviewing the rule book backstage right up until the last minute.
What's there to know? If you know how to compete, you know the rules.
Refereeing is a whole new angle, though. No harm in brushing up on the rules. Besides, studying is fun.
Maybe you can quiz her after the match, Byron.
Ooh, that's a great idea.
I respect this superstar plenty, but are we sure she'll be such a great referee?
Let's give her a fair chance, just like she'll give these competitors.
Here comes the boat of WWE.
And the participants, First, from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya!
A third-generation star who at times has carried the women's division on her shoulders.
To that point, Natalya has won more matches than any other woman in WWE history.
Natalya's looking to show the women's division exactly why she runs things around here.
A win tonight can certainly help her in that mission.
Big, bad, and ready to brawl.
And her opponent, from Rio Grande Valley, Texas,
Raquel already has plenty of championship gold to her name. NXT Women's Champion, multiple tag titles.
It's hard to imagine anything getting in her way. Look at the spectacular physique of this woman. A back so big, you could drive your car up to it and watch a movie on it.
Gotta find out what her workout plan is like.
Harder than yours, Saxton. Harder than yours.
And this should be interesting, as Rhea Ripley will be officiating this match.
Rhea's proving she doesn't just belong on top of the women's division, Cole. She can be on top of the refereeing game as well. Who knows? After this, she could decide she wants to be on top of the commentary game, too.
That would be great. Or she can take Byron's place. Knee right to the face.
Showing out their deadlifting prowess and just tossing their opponent like they're nothing. Just a perfect mix of pure power and bad intentions.
And that was an effective attack, guys.
Saw what was coming and got out of dodge.
From behind,
Shoulders down, for the win!
and she kicks out.
And that was the kind of count you want to see.
That was a very even count. Can't find any flaw.
A sit-out match slam. What impact.
Oh, man.
Just look at Rodriguez taking control here.
Raquel's doing a great job remaining engaged with the opposition.
Kick to the back. Oh, man.
That offense might have rocked the confidence of Natalya.
That's
Quick pin attempt here. Raising the shoulder.
Solid work by our special referee.
One of the more fair counts I've seen. Can't complain about the officiating there.
A quick finish. Can she do it? Gets the shoulder up before three.
Can't argue with the job our ref did there.
our official showing she's a professional of the highest order. Tremendous.
Uh-oh.
That can make an opening for her.
Oh, soon we could be seeing a submission here. Oh, there it is, the abdominal stretch.
Grabbing the ankle for extra torque. She decides to just let go, but why let go of the submission?
Not a strategy we often expect to see.
The boat, Natalya, doing what she does best. Sharpshooter applied. So much pressure being applied.
And she lets go of the hold.
Maybe she didn't like the leverage or grip she had on that submission, Cole.
Bang! Crucial counter there.
Uh-oh. Look at this.
Uh-oh, is right. And there's the follow-away slam. Oh, smash in the corner. There's the run into the back of the neck.
Natalya's shoulders are down. Is that enough? She breaks the ref's count.
And the referee was right there with a proper count.
We saw proper cadence and position on that pinfall attempt.
Momentum is clearly against Natalya now.
Natalya needs to find an opening fast.
Natalya's locked up.
shoulder up. She's looking to go top rope here. From the top.
And does not get it.
Attacked in the midsection. Fire with a straight shot there.
Here we go. Time to work out. No signs of either combatant backing down. Oh! Back and forth. Neither one giving up any ground.
Boom! And once again, she's put on the back foot.
Every aspect of your toughness gets tested in a lengthy...
She's got her pin. This might be the end. And the count stopped short of 2.
And the referee was in perfect position for the count.
Official was in the right position at the right time with a perfect view of their shoulders.
And she had Natalya's number there. Making way toward the top rope. Watch out! From the top rope, a diving hammer strike.
Natalya's locked in the crosshairs now.
The powerhouse Raquel Rodriguez.
Tejana bomb. And that can vanquish Natalya.
2.
Here is your winner, Raquel Rodriguez.
Tonight, Raquel Rodriguez leaves here the winner.
Ripley laid down the law in this match, and I gotta say, she did an excellent job.
Raquel Rodriguez of the Judgment Day defeats the Queen of Hearts, Natalya, to pick up the victory in women's action here tonight on Raw, after special guest referee Rhea Ripley counted the 1, 2, 3, giving Raquel the win. And it's time for some tag team action on Raw. The Judgment Day's Finn Balor and JD McDonough with fellow stablemate Dirty Dominic Mysterio in their corner as they take on the LWO, Joaquin Wilde and Cruz del Toro with fellow stablemate Zelina Vega over from Friday Night SmackDown. And it all goes down. Judgment Day, LWO, tag team action. It all goes down tonight right here on Raw.
WWE Universe, take a look at what true dominance looks like.
Yeah, take a look at a cocky, sleazy, underhanded faction that the Judgment Day has become.
And Judgment Day wants to decimate the competition by any means necessary.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, accompanied by Dominic Mysterio at a combined weight of 370 pounds. Finn Balor and JD McDonough, the Judgment Day.
Look, you can hate them all you want, but the Judgment Day is more often than not draped in gold.
We've seen members win the tag titles, the men's and women's world titles. You can't deny the talent in this group.
Hey, no one's denying Judgment Day's talent, just calling out how they conduct themselves and how they get their wins and titles.
Look, when you run things like Judgment Day does, the rules don't apply to you.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
These are the kids your parents warned you about. The kids your parents begged you to stay away from.
The Judgment Day roaming around WWE like they own the place.
A mentality that served plenty of legends very well and only does the same for future legends like the Judgment Day. The WWE Universe is on their feet.
A special connection between fans and the LWO.
You can't deny this group always puts on a show, a true spectacle of Lucha Libre.
And their opponents, accompanied by Zelina Vega at a combined weight of 365 pounds, Joaquin Wyatt and Cruz del Toro, the
Immense pride, honor, and respect.
Well, this may come as a shock to you, Cole, but not everyone believes the LWO is as virtuous or welcoming as they claim to be.
Well, from where we sit, there's no more egos in the LWO. The bad apples have been pruned from the tree.
The Judgment Day has turned themselves into one of the most formidable groups in all of WWE. Cutthroat tactics, rule bending, backstage ambushes. They'll do whatever it takes to win.
I respect Judgment Day's approach to competition. Why play by the rules and wait your turn when you can just go take what you want? If you don't like it, then stay out of the way.
Saying that Judgment Day's business might be easier said than done. They're always looking for their next target to annihilate.
Oh no, getting in position. What's he planning to do here? This is a moment when you're desperate to find a counter.
Trying to find an escape, looking for
He lets go of the hold, but I don't see any reason for it.
No telling what's going on in his mind right now, Michael.
The other end, too.
Your favorite, Michael. Ooh.
Producing a trampling.
Got drilled with a devastating knee strike.
caught with a punch.
Standing moonsault. Straight into the pin. 2. He narrowly avoids the count.
And frustration might be starting to set in.
Oh, face stop. And into the turnbuckle he goes. Right across the chest.
It's got to be demoralizing when you're the combatant on the wrong side of the double team. Maybe you want to rework the game plan about now.
Uh-oh, jawbreaker. Call the dentist. Stops that offense from connecting.
Sling blade by Finn Balor.
Targeting the arm to great effect.
He's in a bit of agony now.
Yeah, but you have to keep on battling for your team.
A drop kick from the middle rope.
Nicely done.
Getting the cover here. Eye in the end.
Manages to escape before the 3 count. Wow. Armbringer.
And met with a right hand.
Springboard corkscrew crossbody. Twisting the arm. Oh, that's got to hurt. Climbing up to the top rope.
Round and round we go. Tilt-a-whirl head scissors.
Oh, from behind. Oh, wow.
Steiner
Nice.
tags into the match. Balor with the counter.
Put into the corner. What could be next?
contending with one opponent, now you got to deal with two.
Holy time offense there.
Into the pin. Can he get him here? Gets the shoulder up after one.
He is going to take this match as long and as far as he needs to.
That'll fillet your chest.
Back of his neck.
That's a prime example of pulling out all the stops towards a victory.
It just goes to show you, sometimes you've got to dig deep to compete.
Scrambling up the top turnbuckle now. Ooh. Watch out. And he counters.
Great balance. Into the drop kick.
Cover here. Is it enough? And he easily stops the ref's count. Not yet.
And off the tag is Finn Balor.
Uh-oh. What an elbow drop.
Does the official not see him removing the turnbuckle pad?
Keep your voice down.
Energy waving hand, right up man, I'm so sorry for being late.
The referee's attention diverted and the cover get their head in the game.
Finn gets stopped in his tracks. What's he thinking here?
Standing Spanish fly, are you kidding me?
Incredible.
In off the tag here.
Finn's shoulders are down. Makes the save, and they continue this match.
Kick to the midsection. Sunset flip.
Getting him right into the corner.
Flying shoulder block. No love lost between these superstars
Glad to be
right now.
here,
Really
man.
trying to
Were
prove
you
who the
able to
better man
find
truly
someone?
is. And he got there. He made the tag. He's got him down. Here we go. Instantly, he has his shoulders up.
Are you kidding me? Not even a one count.
Up the rope he goes.
He's zoning in. Has something big in store.
Off the top.
All the way to the outside.
Took a leap of faith and connected perfectly. This could be just what they needed.
Right to the head.
Hooked up and slapping it down. We can see a count out here.
I
Scores
couldn't.
the win. What a
Try
great team.
searching her up last time around. Nothing came up.
Joaquin White and Cruz del Toro, the NWO.
And with the ref's count, this match has
Okay,
ended.
I
I
tried.
hate a count out. I feel cheated, and I know the WWE Universe feels cheated.
The LWO's Joaquin Wilde and Cruz del Toro, along with Zelina Vega, pick up the victory over the Judgment Day's Finn Balor and JD McDonough in tag team action. And it's time for our next match. It's a special guest referee match. Bronson Reed and Jey Uso competed in the King of the Ring tournament on night 2 of the King and Queen of the Ring PLE 2-night event this past weekend, this past Sunday on night 2, as their one-on-one match is officiated by special guest referee Rezar of the Authors of Pain. And it all goes down right here, right now, and it's next on Monday Night Raw.
He is ready to be the voice of reason and fairness inside the ring.
Sure, Corey.
The following contest is a special guest referee match. Please welcome the special guest referee for this match, Rezar.
I, for one, was thrilled when he was announced as our guest referee.
You and a few others, I think, Corey. Some are afraid he won't maintain the spirit of good sportsmanship and fairness.
Well, we can have those kind of boring old matches anytime. This is something unique and fun.
I want everyone to know I'll be watching him closely for any discrepancies in his refereeing.
Oh, well, good. Thank you. I feel safer already.
Ladies and gentlemen, the killer has been unleashed.
And the participants, first from Black Forest, South Australia, weighing in at 330 pounds, Big Bronson Reed.
The kaiju of WWE, Big Bronson Reed. He has been on an absolute tear as of late.
Well, we've seen him beat some big names, compete in some major matches. I think it's just a matter of time before Bronson really hits it big.
Gentlemen, Big Bronson Reed is ready to claw through the competition.
And I don't think anyone can stop him.
The crowd on their feet.
And his opponent from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, main event, Jey Uso.
The one thing that hasn't changed about Jey Uso is his unrelenting desire to be at the top of WWE.
Yeah, and at this point, I don't think anything can hold him back. Jey Uso has truly reached main event status.
And Jey looks ready to deliver on his unbelievable hype.
The crowd is on their feet for Jey Uso.
Michael, they're not just on their feet, they're all eating.
Two superstars going head-to-head here in the third.
Able to evade the clothesline, looking for a pinning combination. Shoulders are down.
Countered into a new cover. Oh, that gets reversed.
Into the cover.
Kick out before it, too.
And you can't argue with the referee's count.
Looks like our special referee knows the importance of his responsibilities.
Getting pushed into the corner. Strong show of strength here. And here's Jey Uso into the quick cover. And the shoulders on time.
And the ref is showing integrity with that count.
No one is going to say boo about the official's count there. A clash of counters, and these superstars did their homework.
Locking up.
Being driven back and then getting cornered now. A quick reversal by Jey. Corey, if you had to guess, what could be the difference maker for Jey Uso here?
It's all about Jey's spirit, Cole. We've all seen that fighting spirit of his on full display when he's feeding off the crowd. I think that's something difficult for a lot of opponents to overcome.
Climbing to the top rope here. From the top. Elbow drop. Good Lord. He can do it here. No, he pops the shoulder before three.
The referee respecting his job and being impartial with his count.
You can tell the ref has set his feelings aside with a count like that.
Power slam. Good night. That gets reversed on Reed. Point of the elbow finds the mark.
Going head to head, putting each other to the test.
Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here.
Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this. Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up. What impressive determination from both.
Listen to this crowd, driving these competitors to leave everything out in the ring.
Looks like we know who won that exchange. Looking for a belly-to-back suplex into the neck breaker. Beautiful. Looking for the pin, but was that enough?
2 count. Breaks the count.
And that is how the count should be. This ref is taking the job seriously.
The referee showing zero favoritism at that moment.
Man, earth-shattering. Reed's in crisis mode.
2 count. What? Only 2?
Wait, are we sure that was not a 3 count?
You can't count that high, Saxton, but that was one of the closest near falls you'll ever see.
And Jey threw everything he had at his opponent. You got to wonder what else he's got to do to put him away.
Our ringer applied. Top wrist lock, opponent down to one knee.
They're going to have to try to fight out of this. Body shots connecting.
Over, nice DDT.
A consistent attack here from Jey.
That's what I was... From the top.
Diving backbite.
Turning it into a pin for the win. He kicks out at 2.
And it was an even count. Great job by the ref.
I'd say our special referee is taking the duty very seriously. Looks like he was up all night practicing his technique.
Manages. A nice schoolboy from behind. Cover. And only gets a 1 count.
And the referee is not playing favorites here.
That officiating is almost too good. In fact, I'd say it's suspicious. Break someone's back and make him humble.
He is struggling to find an escape, but to no event.
He lets his opponent out of a submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
Going to the top rope. What's his plan?
Up high.
Tsunami by Bronson Reed. Can Reed close things out?
And he's still in the game.
An emphatic kick out from Jey Uso. How in the world did he get the shoulder up?
Neither of you can cry about that one. His count was as fair as it gets.
Caught in a bad spot.
Ooh, nasty shot to the throat.
We've seen epic battles before, but this is going toward a whole nother level. From way up down. He connects with a counter. And Reed with a counter. Schoolboy. Uh-oh. Super kick! He looks absolutely dead on his feet. Shoulders are down. Is this the end? And still in this.
Our guest referee with a...
Here's the cover. I think this makes a way. No.
Not like this.
Reed has him up. Driven down with Wasteland. It triggers down. Does he have it? And he fights it off.
Important kick out there.
Well, you certainly can't complain about the officiating on that pin count. Thunderous powerbomb. There's got to be a concern for Jey at this point.
It'll be an arduous task for Jey to recover after tonight.
On the top. Elbow drop. Waiting for him to get back on his feet so he can strike. Hoisted up and driven down with an axe driver.
Jey is down and out.
Hangs on by a thread.
An emphatic kick out from Jey Uso. How in the world did he get the shoulder up?
He's right on top of the action, calling it down the middle. Man, this place is jumping.
Delivering nasty stunts.
Dropping the elbow. And Jey is being picked to pieces here.
Just a sampling of the athletic aptitude of Offzilla.
Followed immediately by a big elbow.
He's getting fired up now, really feeding off this crowd.
Here we go again.
Will that clinch things for Reed?
Finally ends it. And all the bloodshed, perhaps worth it now.
Here is your winner, Big Bronson Reed.
Bronson Reed bullies his way to the win. A tough result for Jey. He wanted this one so bad.
Every match matters to Jey. This has to hurt.
Big Bronson Reed picks up the victory over main event Jey Uso after special guest referee Rezar of the Authors of Pain counted 3, giving the big Aussie himself, Bronson Reed, the win as we head into our next bout. And it's time for our main event to close out Raw this week. Rhea Ripley with her fellow Terror Twin, the Punisher, the Archer of Infamy, over from Friday Night SmackDown, Damian Preist, in Rhea's corner as Mommy takes on Liv Morgan of the Judgment Day. And it all goes down right here, right now, on Monday Night Raw. And it's next.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mommy's home. Here comes Rhea Ripley.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Adelaide, Australia, the WWE Women's World Champion, Rhea Ripley.
Ripley may just be one of the most intimidating presences WWE has ever experienced in either division. She strikes pure, unbridled fear straight into the hearts of her opposition.
Yeah, it's almost impossible not to second-guess yourself when you're taking on Rhea Ripley. She can just seem unstoppable at times.
I think Ripley has done all she can to cultivate the aura of fear. There's a mental aspect to her game that you can't overlook. It's going to be a major accomplishment for this woman if she can take down a multi-time champ like Liv Morgan.
Here it comes, the midday. From Elmwood Park, New Jersey, Liv Morgan!
Guys, Liv Morgan just living out her dream here in WWE.
Yeah, Liv's career has just really taken off. Became this Money in the Bank and then successfully cashed in the contract to become SmackDown Women's Champion.
Here we go with Liv Morgan, set for action.
Possibly one of the most difficult opponents to get a read on. Liv always has a bigger plan in play than anyone thinks. I don't know what she's got planned for her opponent here tonight, but I can guarantee it's nothing good.
Yeah, Byron, but I expect we'll see Liv's bigger picture here any moment.
And Rhea Ripley's also in the ring, no doubt looking to remind everyone watching in the crowd and even in the locker room just why she's called the Eradicator.
Yeah, it really doesn't take much to set Rhea off, so this match might end up being more like a massacre once it gets going. I'm suddenly very glad I'm sitting here and not in the ring with Rhea. Enough already. Manages to slip out of the way.
Reversal from Morgan.
Face buster.
Taking things back into the ring. Nicely done with the head scissors. As of late, we've seen Rhea Ripley head down a sinister path. It has to be quite challenging going into a match with someone as menacing as Ripley.
Ripley's dark side seems to cloud her judgment at times, Cole. She's become riskier with her attacks and pushing the rules of the ring. If her opponent can frustrate her and force Ripley to resort to risky behavior, her opponent can cash in on any mistakes.
Look out!
Oh, way off. That's a big mistake.
And Liv's usual persistence only got squished there.
Yeah, Rhea looks comfortable in the ring right now, staying true to herself and attacking with a style all her own.
What a drop kick. And back into the ring she goes. Gets the reversal. What a counter. Misses the target.
And driven down face first.
And she just avoided some serious damage. Right suplex.
Oh, brutal miscalculation.
And she has an answer for Liv.
Ooh, what forearm club.
Oh, ripcord knee. Being carried around now. A chance to win it here. Strong kick out there.
Got to change something up with the pin technique.
Drop kick to the back. She had that scouted.
Stop trying to knock your opponent's block off. Sky high. Cross splash. Rhea going all out, showing there's no limit to what she'll do to get the win.
What does she have to do to put her away?
I'm asking myself.
Rhea Ripley, the prison trap is applied. And now the panic is setting in.
Letting go of her hold here.
Maybe she thinks enough damage has been done.
Liv gets her back.
Arm wringer into the hammerlock, stepping through.
SOS. Look at this fire. Breaker forehead scissor, draining all the energy out of the opposition.
Corey, Rhea's not going to tap. She never taps. There's no... And she releases her own submission. And I have to question as to why she would do that.
This looks like she's setting the foundation for a masterfully laid trap.
Oh, double knee kick.
Shoulders down. She might have her.
Kick out. She still has life.
Obviously still has some fight left.
Rhea had that scouted.
Jumping complete shot.
Liv ending this fight right there.
And a kick out.
Impressive kick out. Ripley showing she has the heart of a warrior.
And Liv Morgan truly thought she finished it. She can't let this get to her, though. She has to keep going.
And you hear the crowd letting them know Rhea and Liv are truly delivering something special.
And he evades the attack. Oh, clothesline. Taking even more damage. She can't be thinking clearly right now.
Yeah, she is really looking out of sorts here.
Oh, nothing fancy with that move.
Look at this fire. Breaker forehead scissor, draining all the energy out of the opposition.
Complete control. And there's the tap. She tried to hang in as long as she could. Here is your winner, Rhea Ripley. And Rhea Ripley showing no remorse about defeating her former friend, Liv Morgan.
This is a big girl's game, and you can't let emotion get in the way of it. There's an important lesson for Liv Morgan to learn here, and she's smart enough to learn it. And it turns out Rhea is a damn good teacher.
Rhea Ripley, along with Damian Preist, picks up the victory over Liv Morgan in the main event to close out the post King and Queen of the Ring edition of Raw, the Raw after the two-night PLE. As we are 4 weeks away from our next PLE, which is Clash at the Castle, Scotland. And I will see all of you tomorrow for NXT on Tuesday, 1 week before the Battleground Las Vegas PLE. And I will see all of you for SmackDown this Friday. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more new content. And don't forget to turn on the notifications bell. And as always, and until then, signing out.